G'day everyone, I'm Blaze, and welcome back to episode number 14 of the TriPoint podcast with myself and Kinunners and myself. I always do that
With
the wrong way
yourself.
around. You're meant to say yourself after. Grammarly. Grammarly?
Are you?
Grammatically.
Grammarly.
Grammatically.
Grammarly.
Anyway. It's dramatic Grammarly.
Maybe it's grandma.
Good dramatically.
Go dramatically.
Anywho, this is going to be a very all over the place podcast. May as well state that right at the start. We've got a lot to talk about, lots of things to say, lots of things. We might be able to leave something until next podcast. However, it would be nice to talk about this podcast. We'll see if we get the time.
Might be able to.
However, I guess the first thing we can do is our normal updates. Any updates?
I don't really have anything, to be honest.
Okay, I have updates. There will not be another Sonic this weekend. It'll be next weekend. I'm 95% sure. I simply don't have the time this week to do it because we got stuff to do tomorrow.
Indeed.
Therefore, yeah, I will not have time. However, yeah, Sonic will be back next weekend. Hopefully.
Hopefully.
Pretty
maybe.
darn sure.
We'll see.
Anyway, any game updates?
Sure. No,
nothing like that. Okay, might as well get
No, not
straight
really.
into the topics, I guess, if that's the case.
Yeah.
Have you heard about the Halo CE remaster rumors?
No, I haven't.
Oh, there's a rumor that they'll be remastering CE again.
Again.
And releasing on
Again.
PS5.
I don't know about that. I don't know how I feel about that. If it does, I guess it does. If it doesn't, that makes more sense to me.
I don't know. Anyway, yeah, it's a funny thing. What do you think about it being remastered again, though? Having that it's been a game that's already been remastered.
Personally, I don't think it needs another one. I think the first time it got remastered was enough. But
Bad enough, yeah.
It's fine.
Not
I would
a big
prefer
fan
new
of
Halo
the
stuff.
remaster, personally. That's got. I think the idea, what might be the idea is like, if they remaster the first game, then they can release the first game for $60 straight away on PS5
Yeah,
or whatever, like full price.
I suppose that's one way to do it.
Yeah, instead of like releasing MCC. MCC is like $40, and it already has like
Yeah.
all those different games. However, like if they remaster, although the other rumors have been a remake of it, which will be interesting.
I don't think it needs a remake.
I don't think it needs a remake. It's perfect. It doesn't need a remake. It should stay as it is.
With all
I have
of
a
its
lot of
little
bias.
bits and pieces.
Oh golly, I like CE a lot.
Yeah.
Very much a lot. It's my favorite game.
I would
Anyway,
prefer getting more new
that's sort of
Halo
that topic.
stuff, personally.
There's not much else to say about it, I guess. However, it's like it is an interesting thing.
It's like, it's there.
Should I guess we'll leave all the bigger topics for the end, I guess.
Yeah,
Probably
I
the better way
suppose.
to go. I'll go through some quick things.
Okay.
There's been a lot of... It's been Summer Games Fest and the Xbox Game Showcase happened recently. There's a lot of new trailers of games
Yes.
coming out and all that sort of thing.
Yeah.
I'm going to run through some highlights of different things that have been shown.
Okay.
The first one is they've shown off a Series X that's all digital.
Oh,
It's literally called the Series X All Digital.
interesting. Oh, that's it? Oh, they couldn't come up with a better name?
It's white.
Oh.
Fancy, I don't know. They showed off another Series X normal that's got 2 terabytes of an SSD instead of 1 as
Oh.
well. And it looks
What an
funny because it
upgrade.
has like a galaxy theme on it.
Oh.
And one of I believe the Series S now has like a 1 terabyte or something like that as well.
Okay.
Yeah, all digital
Yeah, fair
Series
enough.
X makes me sad and scared.
Yeah. We'll continue to live without
At the very least,
physical,
it doesn't look like they're
tangible
phasing
things.
out the normal Series X, which makes me a little
That's
bit happy.
Yeah, especially if they brought out one with
And
more
and
terabyte. then-
all of what I'm about to go over here, apart from one game, which we can start with actually, because you saw the trailer for this one, Metaphor.
Yep. I have no idea what you'll think about it. As someone who likes Persona, it seems interesting to me.
Very, very Persona 6.
It it does look like Persona, but it looks like it's Persona with slightly more fantasy.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what it seemed to me when I first like watched that original trailer. It seemed more like closer to like, I don't know, fantasy, I guess. Yeah, like for lack of a better word.
It's Persona with more fantasy. Really.
Yeah. Anyway, yeah, that one didn't show up in the Xbox Game Showcase, but I understand. However, it's been in the rest of the Summer Game
in the
Fest stuff.
Summer Game Fest, yeah.
Yeah. For the Xbox Showcase though, Indiana Jones was shown off.
Indiana Jones?
The game, yeah. Which is a game that's been talked about for a very long time, and it's finally been properly shown off. A game called Mecha Break. I'm not going to go over every game, however. I've sort of
sounds like a mech.
I've got things written down that I thought might be interesting. Yes, it's a mech game. It's like a battle game. I thought it looked really neat. That's why I wrote it down.
Fair enough.
I thought it looked pretty neat. It kind of looks like the mechs from Code Geass. Sort of battling, and I believe it might be a battle royale. I don't know.
Oh, okay.
Flight Simulator 2024 was shown off. It looks amazing. Like,
so does
you can get out of the plane and walk around. Is what's new.
Oh, that's the difference.
That's like incredible. Like
making
being able
progress.
to like, land anywhere in the world and getting. I don't know if it's everywhere that you can get out. However, there's definitely places you can get out.
That makes things more interesting.
Like, it shows in the trailer of them getting out and taking a picture of like a deer in a forest.
Oh wow!
And there's all sorts of other things as well. Like there's like fire rescue missions and all that sort of stuff.
Oh, they made it like an actual like game now instead of just a simulator.
And it simply looks amazing. Like
as it does. Flight Simulator always does.
Therefore, yeah. Starfield's got an expansion.
Okay.
Yep. Age of Mythology was a game that I think you might be interested in.
I heard the mythology word.
Yeah, basically. I saw a thumbnail for the video and I was like, yeah, she'll be interested in that. I didn't even watch the trailer.
Okay. I have to look at that later then.
Winterborough it's like a little top-down game where you play as a mouse.
Oh, okay.
I thought it looked a little bit interesting because it has a very reminiscent style, not the same as Blanc, however, like it felt reminiscent.
Yeah, I was gonna say
type thing.
Yeah,
and it looks more like it's gonna be maybe a little bit more puzzly. I don't know.
I
always like the littler games. Everyone else like rushes over them.
I know a lot of people like, oh, it's just some little mini indie puzzle game.
Yeah, whatever I see them, like,
it is
adorable. I want to have a look at this. They finally showed off more of Fable and Perfect Dark.
Oh, okay.
Finally, after years.
Took him.
Fable looks really visually impressive, actually.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it looks.
I mean, neat. For something that's taken years.
Yeah.
I hope so.
And then Perfect Dark, the one thing of note I wrote down in my notes.
Perfect Dark.
It has a really neat looking parkour mechanic.
Oh.
Because you play as a spy, therefore you have to like parkour all around different things and hide.
Oh yeah.
And all that sort of thing.
Makes sense.
It looks pretty neat overall. A few more things, or a couple more things. There's a new Gears game that's been announced. And shown off briefly. I believe it's set back before other Gears games.
It's a prequel Gears.
Yeah, it's like E-Day or something.
It's Gear instead.
A new Doom game.
Do they have more places to go with Doom?
They've done something different this time. It's called Doom: The Dark Ages.
Oh goodness!
It's set in medieval times.
Yep.
You got this like medieval Doom guy riding a dragon.
That is amazing.
With like weapons from like the normal weapons in the game. Oh golly. Yeah,
is it still over a rabbit?
Sorry?
Is it still over a rabbit?
I have no idea. Oh, but yeah, that's what I took from the Xbox Game Showcase.
Yeah.
I thought that sort of stuff sounded interesting.
Seems
not
relatively
much else
interesting.
that I've really noted down from Summer Games Fest as a whole, I guess.
Yeah.
I believe it was stated early on that like it was going to be a little bit of a lighter year this year. However, they showed off a new Doom game, Perfect Dark, Fable. Like,
I mean, I guess for a lot of people
that's not too bad.
Yeah, for a lot of people, they're still is light
Yeah.
though, I suppose.
I mean, new Year's game as well. A lot of people will be excited for that.
Gears is, yeah. It's sad. Depends if people
But
like
yeah,
Gears.
nothing Halo.
No.
Back
No.
in the quiet times again for the Halo
I
fans.
still have that new operation to do, and I really don't want to. All because of those Spartan points.
Yeah. Oh,
But anyway, yeah.
Put my list down.
Wow.
I put my list down.
Put your list away.
Oh, I don't have to hold it anymore. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there is one big game from Summer Games Fest that we are going to talk about, though. And it's
Okay.
a hedgehog who looks like Sephiroth.
It's a hedgehog?
Sometimes. He's doing
two
some
hedgehogs.
Sephiroth things.
Well, it's 3 hedgehogs.
Yeah,
isn't it?
that's what they keep advertising. Three
Three
hedgehogs.
hedgehogs, but not silver.
Before we go into that, however, did we want to talk about Knuckles, or are we going to wait till next podcast because this one's going to probably be full of this?
We could probably wait till next time.
Yeah, I have a feeling we could probably theme a whole podcast about how
I don't know,
that show was.
those episodes are pretty memorable.
We'll wait for next time. we keep delaying Knuckles.
Yeah, we'll do it next time.
We'll talk about
Finally
Sonic
got around
Cross
to
Shadow
watching it.
Generations and the obscurity of it.
Need to come up with a better name.
They do. It's such a horrible name to say.
It sounds
I
like
say it all the time.
it sounds like they're trying to make an anime and it's just not working.
Yeah. Oh,
Every time I hear it, I'm like, what?
However, there's actually a lot more information about it than what the trailer showed.
Oh, okay.
There's been a lot of, I haven't actually looked at them because I do want to keep some sort of surprise. However, there's been like a lot of 9 minutes game shown off of 9 minutes thing and all that sort of thing. Apparently, there's an expansive hub world now.
Oh.
Which
Wow.
Generations very much lacked before.
Yes, it did.
If you look at the games, the listing on EB Games, which I've looked up, it says on there explore an expansive hub world and find secrets or something like that.
Oh, okay.
And I'm like, hub
That's
world?
good.
Is it going to be like Unleashed hub world?
Maybe. Wait. Can we stay on the Unleashed thing for a second?
Okay.
I went onto the trailer again, and I found a comment where someone says Sonic turns into a werehog. Shadow turns into a bat.
I mean, yeah. The first thing I thought about when I saw that part in the trailer was him looking like Sephiroth. That's...
Yeah. I need to go see that again.
Becoming grumpy. Oh my gosh. It's such a...
I just saw that comment, was like, yes.
Oh, really? He's such a... But what I understand, I started watching a video by Nintendo Life earlier. And I didn't watch it all the way through, I only watched a little bit. However, apparently that's meant to be a Sonic 06 thing.
Oh, is it?
Um...
I mean, I guess we wouldn't really know.
From everything I've seen of Sonic 06, I don't remember him growing wings at the very least.
No, I remember him taking off his inhibitor rings.
Yeah.
Not growing wings.
Yeah. Did he have his rings on during that scene? In the
yeah, he does.
trailer? Yeah,
he does.
Is that alright? I don't know. It's such a strange... Yeah, and it says on the listing as well, use Shadow's new powers and all that sort of thing. Therefore, I'm wondering if with Shadow's story at least, they may have added a little bit of an RPG element.
It's possible.
I mean, there is actually kind of an RPG element in base Generations because you can get skill points and unlock skills and stuff.
Yeah.
However,
that's not
it's very basic.
Yeah.
Where this looks like it's going to be more where with Sonic and that the skill points and skills they either affected Sonic in a novelty way or in very minor way that made things a little bit better.
Yeah.
Where this is you give Shadow different powers
Yeah, honestly, I think that's better.
Yeah, I think it'll be interesting. I think that's better for Shadow.
Yes, specifically.
I've something that's sort of what's the opposite of growing on someone?
I don't know.
Anyway, yeah, something about Frontiers that's I don't know gotten worse and worse to me as over the years is the RPG mechanics of Sonic and everything like that. Personally,
Yeah,
I personally prefer to play as like Sonic has all his set powers straight away go. Is generally how I prefer to play it. However, like I do like the idea of them taking different Sonic characters and doing different gameplay styles and different types of games.
Yeah.
Like I'd really like to see a Tails Metroidvania.
That would be interesting.
I think that'd be pretty neat. Or a Knuckles one set on Angel Island.
Oh.
Yeah, imagine a Metroidvania on Angel Island. Like,
yeah.
I like the idea that maybe Tails after Frontiers is going to do.
Oh, that's the word. Grow weary of.
Grow weary. Yeah, I guess.
Grate on you.
Yeah, I like the idea that Tails
Sorry, I had to look
might
it up.
go with Knuckles and learn to like be a warrior or
Be
something,
away
like in the
from
show with
Sonic.
Wade.
Wade
Therefore,
Whipple.
it'd be really neat to see like a game where like Knuckles and Tails are like moving around like Angel Island and stuff.
That would be interesting.
I think that'd be pretty neat to see.
That's why, like, Shadow has always had his own sort of little circle bubble of his own little mechanisms.
Yeah.
But they just haven't been done that well.
Yeah. They're either similar to Sonic in like a bad way.
Yeah.
Or they're slow and
Just
take you out
done
of the gameplay.
horrendously. Yeah.
Like, where, I don't know, this way, I mean, at least from what we've seen of the trailer, there's like, he's got like his chaos spears
He's got
and all that
wings.
sort of thing. He's got wings, yeah, he's got wings.
Don't know where they came from, but he's got them. I think
wonder if I can,
one of the
like,
parts.
Get the trailer
I
up
liked
without
the
you
most.
hearing it.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure. I have the trailer up myself, but I don't know about you.
Yeah. Have like
Um,
I think I should be able to.
one of the
it's
parts
interesting
that I
to sort of
like-
look at. I want to sort of do a little bit of a deep dive into the trailer. Therefore,
Yeah.
Can I mute it?
One of the parts that I like is that whenever Shadow seems to like home attack when he jumps, he has like his mini. I can hear it slightly. He has like his mini, like teleport type thing.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he does, doesn't he? Yeah, I noticed that. That's very
Yeah.
Does that what he? No, I don't think he does that in Sonic.
I don't think I've seen him do that in general half the time, unless it's in a cutscene.
Yeah. Yeah. Usually he does in the cutscene. However, does that imply that he has a Chaos Emerald, or are they trying to choose to do the retcon thing now, where they can simply teleport without it?
Honestly, I don't know.
Maybe he has the fourth one.
Maybe he does. I hope it's the fourth one.
That'd be interesting. And then what was I gonna say? Yeah, they're sort of scrolling through at the moment. There's like, yeah, here we go. He's got his wings.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's interesting. I think the stages they've brought back are interesting stages.
Stages are. Anytime
they're
I see his
not personally
stages,
the
all I've
stages I
seen-
would have brought back.
All
I'm
I've
gonna
seen
say
are
that.
grind
However,
rails.
I think they're
in Sonic
interesting
06.
enough that I would like to see them done. Like,
Yeah. Especially in this way, too.
yeah.
Like that Sonic 06 looking one.
Sorry,
That Sonic 06 looking one.
the Kingdom Valley.
That might be what it is, yeah.
Like
I
the
don't know
castle
much to do with Sonic 06, so.
one? Is it the castle one?
I
where
think
he's,
that's what
he's
it
on
is.
the wind?
Yeah.
Yeah. That's called Kingdom Valley. It's in Sonic.
I
06,
just
yeah.
remember the jump thingies.
Yeah.
Like a bungee jump.
Yeah. That's Kingdom Valley. I really like Kingdom Valley from Sonic 06. Actually.
Yeah.
Therefore,
I never said
I
it was
think
bad, I
I
just think
like
it's
the
funny.
idea that's coming back. However, I think it would have been nice to. There's no snow stages in Sonic Generations.
There isn't, is there?
It would be really nice if they did like White Acropolis from Sonic 06 instead.
Oh. Maybe it is there and they just haven't shown it.
Possibly. It is quite possible they
I
could
hope so.
double dip with games for Shadow simply because he doesn't have as many games where he has
He
stages.
just doesn't have, yeah.
Therefore, like it could have some other ones. I know there is a stage that's locked behind the Digital Deluxe Edition, that is wrong in my opinion.
That is just
The-
certainly interesting.
like, I understand like locking like costumes and things. It looks like there's going to be a whole costume system now as well.
Yeah, by the look of it.
However, like, yeah, I can understand, like, maybe costumes and stuff behind the digital deluxe edition. However, like, stages.
Stages is such a. Just leave them in the base game
Yeah.
at least.
Like, I don't feel that's very fair on people who can't afford the like, we can't really afford it. We're gonna have to find a way to afford it. However, like,
Yeah.
and we're gonna have to double dip because I want the physical version as well.
Yep. Maybe we can get the physical version later though.
Yeah, we can. The only problem with that is if we only if we pre-order it is the only way to get the Sonic Adventure skin and the journal.
Ah. Okay.
There's a journal that details Shadow's creation.
Oh, that's interesting.
Therefore, that is something I definitely want.
Oh. Oh.
Yes,
I don't like this at all.
Yeah, it's very. Sega's been doing this a little bit, like, a lot lately,
They do it, yeah.
where they like
This thing is
limit
locked
specific
behind
things.
this
Like Sonic
edition.
Colors Ultimate, like some of the soundtrack was limited behind a paywall.
That is so weird to me.
That is such an odd thing. They pick like the most strange of things to do. Like, I can understand. Like in Sonic Superstars, there was like one of the skins was locked behind a wall and stuff like that.
But that makes sense though.
Yeah, it's like it doesn't affect the
That's a
game.
skin.
It doesn't limit content
doesn't
really.
necessarily
like, it limits
matter.
content in like the visual aspect.
Yeah, which
No, like
isn't
it doesn't
like,
limit content in like the actual gameplay or anything like that. And I guess realistically, the soundtrack stuff in Colors doesn't either. However, like
Yeah,
that
but
is such an
still.
odd, it was 3 tracks. It was literally the second half of Planet Wisp. Everything else was in the game. It was only
What,
those
really?
3.
Why?
I don't know.
That's so strange.
Yeah, and then like Origins has like way too many versions. I don't think there's a single
I
version that you
remember
can
when
get
you
that has
were
every piece of
explaining
content.
the versions to me of that, and I was like, so you're telling me there's like 6 of them?
Yeah. There's one version that has everything except like one thing in it or something.
Oh my goodness.
It's like a frustrating thing. It's just like, I mean, it's greedy is what it is. It's like
Yeah, it is.
that's a horrible thing to be doing. However, like they keep doing it. Like everyone keeps saying stop.
Yeah.
And they're like, now I keep doing it. And then, like, in my opinion, this is the worst version. Having, like, a level locked away, that is the worst thing.
The level, yeah, I don't condone doing levels. I can live with soundtracks.
Yeah.
I can live with costumes. Levels is just
Yeah, the idea of, like,
Not
a
it.
whole level. What else comes with it? Let's have a look. With the Digital Deluxe Edition, you get additional level and skin for Shadow, which is... Oh, releasing Holiday 2024. Does it release separately to the game?
oh,
Okay.
it might do.
Someone might have to explain what holiday is to us because we live in Australia and our
We're
holiday stuff is very
Australian.
different.
Yeah. Yeah.
Well, when we think
Two
holiday, we don't
skins.
think the same thing that a lot of other people do.
No.
Yeah, and then the Digital Deluxe Edition as well comes with skill points, extra BGM packs, some of the soundtrack,
Yep.
and a digital art book plus the OST.
Plus OST.
I find it interesting.
That one makes sense.
Yeah,
Except for the
that's
digital
fine.
art book.
I find it interesting though that because you get if you pre-order the physical version, you get a journal.
Yeah.
Why is there no
But
physical
if you get
art
this
book
one,
and
it's
OST
a
to
digital.
go with it?
Yeah, I don't know.
And then
That's
the
what I was just
Terrio
trying to-
skin, which is Shadow's like beta design or something,
Yeah, okay.
that's neat. I like that.
I like that that's there.
Our brother prefers that to Shadow's design.
Does he really?
Yep.
Goodness.
I do. I don't like.
I
like,
do not at all.
People think Shadow at the moment is cringy, like and edgy.
Do they? Looks
Yeah.
wise though?
People think like he looks edgy at the moment as he is.
Really? I think he just looks like Shadow.
What would people think with Terios as like the main Shadow?
They probably think it's that one from Sonic 06.
Mephiles.
Yep.
Maybe. Yeah, this kind of similar, I guess, isn't it?
It is in a way.
Yeah, like You know,
got
I
that
believe
grayscale
I
colour
might be wrong
scheme.
about this. However, like, you know, in Sonic Adventure 2, how everyone keeps mistaking Sonic for Shadow.
Yeah.
I think that might be why. It's because Terios looks a lot more like Sonic.
Oh. Yeah.
They
The
sort of
thing
originally
is,
wrote
I
it
know
around
it's
that.
because Shadow has looked like Shadow the entire time I've seen him.
Yeah.
But I cannot see Shadow having spines like Knuckles almost.
Yeah. Yeah.
That is so strange to me.
It's almost it's very like old Sonic spines as well. Like
Yeah.
it's not like these newer ones like point
There's
back a lot more.
there's no volume to those spines.
And
There
then
ain't nothing there.
the other thing, like the digital deluxe edition allows you to play 3 days early.
Yeah, that's weird to
However,
me.
pre-ordering the game physically does not.
That is
Which literally means we have to double dip. Like
goodness.
I understand that most people probably don't have
Yeah.
this is the sort of stuff that like one for YouTube we need.
Even just not even that though, but even just collectors.
Yeah, and we like collecting things, and I especially like always trying to get like the higher end Sonic things because Sonic's one of our main
Exactly.
series we collect for. Like
Yeah.
therefore like I've got the special edition, like the Ultimate edition of Colors Ultimate, and we never got Frontiers' special version, did we? For some reason,
No, but
I can't remember what it was.
I think that was a bit more
We've
lacking.
got Superstars as one,
Yeah.
and I've got Origins and Mania as one as well. It's like
Yeah.
therefore like I'm not going to miss out on this one as well. Like it's even though we
I
own
actually
this game
finished-
like 5 times already.
We do. It's gonna say I finished Sonic Generations.
Yeah.
It's the one Sonic game I finished.
Oh, yeah. It's like, because we own this game twice on 360 accidentally.
Yeah.
And then, like, I guess, like, we own this game and then we got it on Steam, like, 2 times or something like that. It's like 4 times.
Yeah.
There's probably another one somewhere. We've got the 3DS version. There you go. That makes 5.
Yeah, we do, don't
That'd
we?
be a nice bonus if they, like, added the 3DS version to, like, this game.
That would be interesting, actually.
Yeah. 5 hedgehogs.
5. All of
Keep
the
upping
hedgehogs.
even though it's like Sonic
Minus
and Sonic
Silver.
again.
Yeah. Silver
It's
just
just
is
Silver.
non-existent.
I wonder if Silver will have any part in Shadow's story, seeing that he's going through some Sonic 06 stuff.
I have no idea.
It'd be nice to see. It'd be funny in like how many years has it been since Generations first came out? 2011. It's been 13 years.
A long time.
It'd be funny in the next 13 years if they go Sonic cross Shadow cross Silver Generations.
That would be interesting.
All the
Then you've
4
got all
hedgehogs.
Oh yeah, 4.
And then they can do Sonic cross Shadow cross Silver cross Amy. Have all the hedgehogs. keep adding hedgehogs.
Just bring Amy into it.
Oh, really? It's been a
Oh
while
my
since Amy's
goodness.
been playable in 3D.
Yeah.
To be fair. Oh, golly. You know,
Goodness.
it's such an odd situation. I don't know how I
It
feel
is
about it.
really strange.
Oh, yeah. Let's talk about some of these stages. There is the arc from Sonic Adventure 2.
Yeah.
I can't
gonna
remember
say, that's a
what the
very
stage is
Sonic
called for
02.
some reason. Funny thing about that
02?
is it has
Adventure
a lot
2.
to do with rails.
Yep.
And then Skyrail from Sonic Heroes is in the game,
Look,
which
Shadow
has a lot to do with rails.
loves his grind.
I'm sensing a
rails,
pattern
okay?
here.
It's the skating.
It's the skating, yeah. Because it would have been interesting, like, I understand why they've done the arc from Adventure 2, because the arc's like a big thing for Sonic, for
Yeah,
Shadow's story,
it makes
and all
sense.
that sort of thing. Skyrail, I really would have liked to see from Sonic Heroes Metropolis.
Yeah.
Like, there's like stages when you look back at previous Sonic games, it's like these ones would be really nice to see, like redone and remastered and what they actually look like,
Yeah.
and not redone like it was in Forces, where everything is white for some reason.
Forces is just strange.
I want to see my Metropolis where Tails goes around a big blue and green and orange loop and says, "My head's spinning." That's the Metropolis I want to see.
That's the
All
Metropolis
the
we all
different- like,
need.
It's funny whenever they bring Sonic Heroes content over to things, because Sonic Heroes is such a vibrant and colorful game.
Yeah, and then they just downgrade the color scheme.
And they pick the
like,
stages
come on, Owl.
with the least attractive color schemes.
Yeah,
Like, Seaside Hill is great and all, like in Generations. However, like it's
Yeah.
green, white, and blue.
it is what it is. It's
The
Seaside
same
Hill.
sort of colors as Green Hill Zone.
Yeah, that is the one thing I like about Chemical Plant.
Is it? Yeah, Chemical Plant's very different.
That's the one thing I like about it.
Yeah, I think like Sky Sanctuary, I think is different enough to fit, even though
I
it is
think it's
it's
fine.
like more of the greens and whites
Yeah.
again. And then like
I think it's fine simply because it's Sky Sanctuary.
Yeah, like Sonic Generations as it is filled with a lot of like city stages and like
It is.
green environment stages.
Yep.
Like because like Speed Highway, City Escape, Crisis City, Rooftop Run, they're all
Yeah.
they're all city stages.
There's a lot.
It's like Sonic has way more unique stages than that.
He does, but
There's some, like I understand like why they chose them. Like they were like the best ones of the games. Like I really like
gotta go for the
Speed Highway and
recognizable ones.
Cityscape and all that sort of stuff. Like there's no way they could have gotten away with like choosing anything other than City Escape.
yeah, no,
Like they would have been brought down. Like that would,
exactly.
like Cityscape needed
But
to
come
be there.
on
However,
now.
like it's like as much as I like Rooftop Run, it is my favorite Sonic stage. Like I feel like
Yeah,
Sonic Unleashed
you could
has
swap it out for something.
Sonic Unleashed has like Chinese related stuff. It has snow stuff. It
has
like
Savannah
desert
stuff.
Yeah, it's the savannah and everything like that. Like there is way more unique like locations in Unleashed that they could have used.
But no, cities.
Another city. To be fair, it's a unique city. It's really Italian. However, like
That's it.
it's all
though.
grey buildings at the end of the day.
It's another city.
it's
Yeah.
it's another city. And then Planet Wisp is like slightly different colored Green Hill.
Yep.
I
They had
personally
Green
think, while I
Hill
like
and
Planet
added
Wisp,
purple.
I really like Planet Wisp, not in Generations as much as in colors. However, like I like Planet Wisp as a location, like Sweet Mountain.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that is the most
They
like
literally
unique place. that I can
Made a
think of.
whole like multiple stages of going down a food mountain.
Yeah,
Like who does that?
And then like Mario Kart 8.
No one. Look, we're not talking about Mario Kart. Okay.
And
Move
that came
on.
out way later. Actually,
Yeah,
that came out
exactly,
like
yeah.
4 years later.
Yeah. Mario Kart can move aside
And
for a sec.
and then Sonic Lost World tried to replicate like a food stage where you like run along licorice and things like that,
Yeah.
that was an interesting stage. Have like Sweet
think-
Mountain. Like the thing with colors is it's got the most like out of every Sonic game, it's probably got the most diverse set of levels.
That's the point, I guess.
Yeah. However, they
It's
chose
colours
the one
for a reason.
that probably resembles Green Hill the most.
I know. They got Green Hill and added purple.
Yeah, made it like they tinted the color scheme of Green Hill.
Yeah.
And then Planet Wisp have like
Yep.
like Sweet Mountain, or whatever it's called. I think it's Sweet Mountain, isn't it?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Like imagine running through Aquarium Park.
I think the problem I have with Aquarium Park, and I think it's just because of the water dynamics, is it reminds
yeah.
me too much of Chemical Plant.
That's fair. I can understand that.
Again, I think that's just because of the water dynamics.
Yeah, I like it's like it's Japanese theming, like you run past like
But yeah,
sushi restaurants.
looks wise
and all that sort
though,
of stuff.
it's really nice.
Yeah,
And
the
that music.
Oh, great. And then even like the first level in colors though, like tropical resort, like a space resort, lots of colors.
Exactly. Like, who thinks of these things?
Like,
Or what is it
Why
called?
is
The
that?
one with the roller coasters?
if we're like, I am hoping Shadows levels aren't only the 4 levels they've shown off.
Knowing them, it probably will be.
Probably is, and one of those 4 levels is probably the one that you need the digital deluxe for.
Probably.
Like, I don't mind, like, to be fair, it is nice to have, like, a more spacey stage. Therefore, the arc's not bad to have, I guess.
Yeah. I think the arc makes sense regardless.
Yeah, it needs to be there for Shadow's story and everything like that. And then Westopolis from Shadow, I would have much preferred, like, Sky Troops. I know it's very similar to Sky Sanctuary. Have, like... Oh, actually, there's one in Shadow where he goes inside a computer.
Oh, there is, isn't there?
That would have been really neat.
That is an interesting one.
Yeah, how like they chose Westopolis, and I can see why. It's story purposes and things like that. How like it's another city.
They got more cities.
Do we need another city?
They're trying to turn Sonic Generations into a metropolis.
It's like, I mean, it's a city at nighttime, which is like it. I have a feeling like they're taking a lot of they might take a lot of assets from what's it called, Speed Highway.
Yeah.
Probably to make it, which like it's smart, it's good game design to take assets.
I think that's fine.
It would have been nice to see something else.
I know.
And then Rail Canyon or whatever it is from Heroes.
Look.
That one's more of a
I'm
funny
just assuming
stage. Like I've always known that one for being glitchy.
Yeah. I'm just assuming that one's there specifically because of Shadow's skating.
Yeah. it's a lot easier than for them to make like a rail stage as opposed to like building lots of different things.
Yeah, that too.
And how it is probably like out of all the stages in Heroes, like there's a haunted castle in Heroes.
Yeah.
Skating along some rails through a canyon probably isn't as interesting as like a forest where you go up to frogs and it starts raining and grows giant trees, and a giant crocodile tries to eat you, or like
yeah. Sonic Heroes has some of the wackiest stages.
Yeah, it does.
And they chose the most normal ones. Of all stages.
Yeah, both of the ones they've chosen for Generations are like the most normal things.
Like, choose the wacky ones.
It would be great to see.
We want them.
Like, there's even is it Airship Fortress? I think it is, where you have to you literally scale across different airships in the sky.
Yeah.
Like, I probably wouldn't choose that one because it is very similar to Sky Sanctuary in that manner.
No.
That's a lot more unique.
It's better than a city.
Yes. And then
Goodness.
what was it? Yeah, and then Kingdom Valley from Sonic 06, which I think is a good pick.
I actually think that's fine.
A lot, and I think it's probably it is unique amongst the rest. I think
it is.
It is more green grass and all that sort of thing.
Yeah, but it still has its own.
You're scaling around the outside of a castle and all that sort of thing, and there is a part in Sonic 06 where you run through this waterfall area with rainbows and all that sort of thing. Therefore, if they keep that in, that'd be really neat.
That'd be great.
That was done with Sonic, therefore we'll see if it happens.
Yeah, that's true.
However, it would have been nice to see something like White Acropolis where it's snow.
Yeah.
So something snowy in Generations, please.
Please.
Or there's a whole level where there's you have to go with a train with Shadow on a bike or something like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
There's
we
there's
get
an underwater base. There's desert. There's no desert stages in Generations either.
There isn't, is there?
I guess Rail Canyon now, might count as
I
a
guess
desert,
that counts.
almost.
That still counts as a canyon, though.
Yeah, it's
That's not necessarily desert.
I wonder if Shadow will get any of his vehicles.
I don't know. I'd imagine I could see, maybe not necessarily being used, but I could see his motorbike being used as a prop somewhere in the background.
Yeah. his bike. His bike's always the big one.
Yeah.
I like his bike.
It's the one everyone remembers.
They've made his bike in real life now.
Oh, that's
with the markings and all.
Yeah.
What is
I don't
the markings?
imagine it's that difficult. I have no idea.
Like, do they have any significance to him as a character, like, at all?
I don't know. I've never understood it myself.
Like, he doesn't wear them as like a tribal tattoo or anything. Like,
Yeah. He just likes him.
Oh, it might remind me for some reason. I don't know why. There's a stage in Shadow's game where you run through like a purple alien ship.
Oh. He runs through the Covenant ship, does he?
Yeah, basically. Like, that would have been neat as well.
Yeah.
Like, the thing with Shadow's own game is, like, it's made directly off Heroes.
Yeah.
Therefore, like, even though it's a lot darker in tone, like, a lot of the creativity that was in Heroes carried over.
It did, yeah.
Like, getting to the computer room. That's where that comes from.
Where's Vector?
Vector's like, we gotta get to the computer room, and then they do, and then Shadow's like, I'm hopping in the computer.
Yep. We got here. Now I am the computer.
I wonder if that'll be referenced in Sonic Crush.
I hope so.
I hope it does. I hope they get to the computer room.
Yes.
It's something that I've liked from seeing from Sonic Superstars is some of like the more unique levels near the end of the game.
Yeah.
Like at the start of the game, like a lot of the levels are like tone shifts from older levels in Sonic games.
Yeah.
However, like when you get to the later end of the game, there's like a water slide theme park thing with lots of fruit.
Exactly.
There's like a cyber station or whatever it's called, I think. Where you turn into like pixels and all that sort of thing. There's like a city made of gold.
There's so many different wacky things.
Yeah.
And they just refuse.
It's
like, come
they
on now,
always bring back
please.
the most like generic things.
Yeah.
Like Green Hill Zone. It's iconic, I understand. However, like it's green.
You don't need it 4
hill.
times over.
It's a green hill.
Yeah.
It's a green hill. Like, and then Chemical Plant's great. Like it's a really like unique stage. However, they keep bringing that back as well. I kind of
Yeah,
I
can
think a
understand
little
that
bit of an
one more, though.
underappreciated part of Forces, probably because they didn't need to bring the stages back at all, even though they did. Despite the fact that they brought the stages back, even though they didn't need to. The fact that they at least
They
tried
made
to
them
change them
different.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Like Green Hill in that game, or at least one of the Green Hills, the classic Sonic stages were all basically exactly the same. Sonic's version of Green Hill had like a lot of sand and desert mixed with it.
Yeah.
Because it was being like torn apart. There's like the big worms from Lost World in the background and all that sort of thing. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
at least they tried to make them visually a little bit different. Like, Chemical Plant was snowing
Yeah.
and all that sort of thing. Snow. Sonic game snow.
Snow. The non-existent weather, apparently.
Yeah. It's like snowing in Chemical Plant. And then like Metropolis. Well, I don't agree with the idea of making it white for some reason. At least it looks different.
Different.
And then
I would love the original one, though.
I think a lot of people think that there is a lot more brand new stages in Forces than there is.
Yeah.
I can only count one. Like Metropolitan Highway is like a remake of Metropolis from Heroes. I don't think people have noticed that.
Oh, okay.
Same with the city. What's it called? Sunset Avenue. That's meant to be a remake of Sonic Adventure 2's City Escape stuff.
Yeah.
Where I don't think people realize that either. Like,
Yeah, I don't.
when you stop and look, you
And
can
it's
be like,
another
"Oh yeah,
city.
this is the place from the City Escape stuff and things like that."
Yeah.
At least that was on fire in Forces.
At least I was on fire. Better, has
Oh,
more of a
golly.
weather pattern than snow. No one knows what snow is in Sonic.
Oh golly, yeah, no, that's alright. Overall though, Sonic Cross Generations does look good.
It does.
It looks really good actually, to be honest.
Yeah, it does.
And if there is a hub world, I'll be even more excited because I'm one who really likes hub
Yes.
worlds.
Yeah.
I know a lot of
agree.
people don't. They like to switch back and forth in the Sonic games between hub worlds and stage selects.
Yeah.
Sonic Generations had such a strange like hub stage select.
It was like both
Yeah.
in the strangest way.
Sonic Generations is very similar to Superstars.
Oh, okay.
Have you not seen Superstars one?
No, I haven't.
Yeah, if you like back out to the stage select, you'd simply run along a place.
Oh.
Or you can go into the stage and flick between the stages. I think that should be the way. It should be like... I think Unleashed did it really well. I know a lot of people don't like the hub worlds in Unleashed. However, if you don't want to explore them, you can select the stages separately from a menu.
Yeah, you can, yeah.
Therefore, like... and I really like the hub worlds from Unleashed. Like, they're probably one of my favorite parts of Unleashed.
And they're really bright. And they're different.
Yeah.
Sonic. It's okay.
Yeah, I like it. Like, I like...
You
and
can
at
add
nighttime,
snow.
they change as well, like, slightly.
Yeah.
You can add snow, yes. Sonic Team, you can add snow. It's okay to add snow. When was the last time? I guess Forces. Forces? Was Forces the last game that had snow?
Does Forces have snow?
It snows in Chemical Plant.
Oh, yeah.
That's
it, though.
I'm trying to think, like...
I think.
Does Superstars have snow? Yes. Yes, it does. I had to think about that for a moment, because Frozen Base is, like, the stage I always forget in Superstars.
I don't remember that for some reason.
No, I never remember it either. Yeah,
that's why I didn't think it had.
It's probably my least favorite stage in the game. It's pretty, like...
Well, there you go.
Generic. There you go.
You can add
have
snow
every now and then. 3D snow, though, in games, Sonic, please.
Yeah.
Like, something in Frontiers that I just like. I like how, like, you go from, like, the grassy plains area to the desert, and then you go back to a grassy plains area with a volcano.
Yeah. They just don't know how to make different areas.
It's like, yeah, the volcano's neat and all, however, like, and it covers, like, some of the island, however, like, a lot of it felt the same as, like, the first stage, because, like, despite it being, like, a grassy plains on Kronos, it's, like, dark and drab anyway.
Yeah.
All the time. And then all the stages afterwards are the same as Kronos. It's like...
Yeah. It's like, wow.
That's why Ares is probably my favorite island, to be honest.
Yeah, that is fair.
With the desert. And I'm not a huge fan of desert stages usually. However, like, I think it's neat.
I like it.
Yeah. However, is there much else to talk about with Sonic Cross
I don't think
Generations?
so.
No, that's alright.
It looks good. They're finally trying to do something about Shadow for once.
Yeah. Oh, golly. And then, yeah. And then the rest of the Summer Games Fest stuff happened as well.
Yep. Metaphor looks alright.
Metaphor looks
That's
alright.
only because I like Persona, though.
Well, I think the poll for this week should be like rating Summer Games Fest.
Yeah.
And the Xbox Showcase, wasn't it?
I don't
do we
know
count the
that
Xbox
idea.
Games Showcase as Summer Games Fest?
I kind of would, I think.
Yeah, yeah.
Considering it came out around the same time.
Yeah, I think it's also part of the same sort of time frame.
Yeah.
Therefore, yeah. I don't know if there's anything else coming up with it. I haven't heard nothing about
no
like
idea.
Nintendo and... I know Nintendo's got a Direct coming at one point. However, like,
Yeah.
it's simply coming. Like,
That's
I don't
it.
think it's part of this event or anything like that. Like,
No, they have their Nintendo Live in September.
yeah. Yeah, that's
In
right.
September.
For Australians. Have like,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's it, though.
Sorry.
That's it, though.
Yeah, I know they have a Direct either coming later this month or next month. They did state that.
Oh, okay.
They said they wanted to put people's expectations at rest because they said there's going to be nothing for the second Switch in it.
Oh, okay.
They announced it a little bit earlier than they generally would.
Yeah, I think that's fine.
However, I don't really think it fits in with the rest of Summer Games Fest. I think it's sort of like...
No, I think it's its own separate thing.
Oh, and for us Australians, trying to say Summer Games Fest during winter... Most confusing thing ever.
I get it.
So
Most
it's like
of
when
it
I try to play Pokemon Go
okay.
and it's like everything's summery and I'm like, guys, we're in winter down
I
here.
know. I do the same thing in any game that has like a time thing like that.
Yeah.
And it's always summer. And I'm like, it's winter where I'm from.
Winter's coming.
Yeah.
Oh, golly. Yeah. And then, like, why can't everybody put out, like, I feel like every company, when they release something that's meant to be shown worldwide, they should put out a time in Greenwich Meridian time. Or was it Greenwich Meridian time? Whatever it is.
Yeah, Greenwich
Greenwich, that's
Greenwich.
it. Greenwich, like the meridian time.
Greenwich. I don't know. I can't remember how to say
yeah,
it.
they should put it out in that because everyone would be able to figure out the time then.
Yeah, I know.
Makes things a lot easier.
Yeah, it'd probably still be like 4 o'clock in the morning for us though.
Yeah, every time there's like.
Everything is.
Although, but I understand the Xbox Game Showcase, even though I didn't see it because I couldn't find it.
Fair.
For some reason, it came out at 2 o'clock in the afternoon for us.
Did it really?
Yeah.
That is so weird.
This is such an odd time compared to what we used to.
Yeah. I'm used to like it's like 4 o'clock in the morning or like 9 o'clock at night.
Yeah. I've seen like directs like at 12 o'clock at night or something.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Anyway, we better wrap this up because we've got more recording to do.
Indeed we do.
Anything else to point out before we end?
I don't know if there's anything new with the polls. I need to go find it.
It's alright.
Nothing happened with our poll.
Well, while you're finding... Oh, nothing happened with the poll.
Nothing happened with our one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's alright. While you're finding that, yeah, Knuckles, we'll be talking about the Knuckles series next week. Fairly late, however, that's fine.
It's alright.
I want to talk about it regardless.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So they've just more or less said that the next tournament is the Thief tournament.
Oh,
And
okay.
Yunaka is only possible.
Oh.
She's not directly included. She's a maybe. Which is
Interesting.
really weird to me.
Okay.
I think it's because they added Zelkov.
Oh, they added... Wait, I feel like Zelkov would be the maybe, wouldn't he?
Well, because Zelkov is a thief normally as well.
Yeah. Like, that's his class.
I would have added both of them personally. Yeah, he is.
Is he?
Yeah.
I thought
He's
he was
like
like the
Yunaka.
protector of the princess.
No. He's like Yunaka.
Ah. Okay.
Which, yeah, I don't know why both of them aren't in there. Especially considering they have like 4 people from Fate.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Strange. Anyway. Is that also all for the polls?
Yeah, that's it.
Okay. That's alright. We shall end this podcast here. We did have a fair bit to talk about today, like I sort of thought we would.
Yeah, that's fine.
We mostly talked about Sonic Cross Shadow Generations because we had a lot of opinions on it.
Yes.
Anyway.
Mostly good. Despite our ragging on it.
If you were to rate, let's do a rating system from A to E, I guess.
A to D or E?
E.
E.
E, yeah, we'll go A to E.
Okay.
And then Summer Games Fest as a whole, including the Xbox Showcase, what would you rate it?
C.
C? Okay, I'd probably go
Yeah. Or B.
B. Yeah, I'd probably go B because of the showcase. I think without the Xbox
Yeah.
Game Showcase, I think they'd probably be a little bit...
Yeah, yeah. I think it's like a low B.
Yeah. I don't know. I think I might be like probably a mid B because there's probably more things that interest me.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think it just depends on what's interesting to us.
Yeah. However, that is what we can do as our poll as well.
Yeah.
Anyhoodle, I hope everybody enjoyed this episode of the podcast, episode number 14 specifically.
Yes.
And, yeah, we shall be back in the next one. Cheers, everyone.
Bye. Yeah.